Okay.
I'm yours, Peter MB Nyanje, Agripreneur Ventures Consultant here in Zimbabwe, KweKwe. This is the Midlands province of Zimbabwe. I'm having, a great privilege of meeting one of the brilliant, young farmer, a youth. Many a times that people, have got that notion to say farming or agriculture is just for the old people, those who have retired from work and life. But here I have got this young man. I can assure you, with him, is going to prove all those, thoughts wrong, because he does very well in agripreneurship. Let us go and meet this man here. I'm sure he's going to introduce himself, and he's going to tell us a number of things that he does as an agripreneur venture. How are you, sir?
How are you, sir?
I'm very fine. Yeah, I've heard that you are doing a number of things in agripreneurship.
Yes,
And I'm sure you are one of the best youth that can tell the world that youth in Zimbabwe are busy doing things, and they are taking farming as a serious business. Would you please introduce yourself and tell us something about agripreneurship, sir?
Yeah, hello, how are you? My name is Tawanda. I'm a young entrepreneur. I'm doing farming in KweKwe. I'm doing farming in KweKwe. We have a farm that is located along the Mbuma Road at Muwandi. It's for we started last year actually. Yeah, it was like a try and error because we planted cucumbers and butternuts. Yeah, it was a try and error because there was land, but we didn't have much of the knowledge for growing both cucumbers and butternuts. So we did it last year around November. Yeah, we did 1,000 plants of cucumbers, but later on, cucumbers need at least 3 to 4 months for them for harvest. So after 3 months, we harvested these cucumbers, and we started to deliver them to local food outlets. Then from there it was a head start for us. We received orders from these food outlets, and later on we started to plant more of these cucumbers. So we are doing good. Now, yesterday I went to the farm. Then I did some surveys because of our soil texture. Then we planted lettuce, butternuts, red pepper, yellow pepper, and also green pepper. So we are planning also to plant this type of potato, which is called sifra. Sifra takes almost 2 and a half months for it for harvest. Then after that, we start again. We are looking forward again to construct a greenhouse. Because greenhouses are a little bit faster than the natural way of planting. So, for example, lettuce needs almost 45 to 60 days for it for harvest. But in a greenhouse, it takes us 30 days. And after 30 days, both the lettuce, cucumber, green pepper, red pepper, it can take a month. Then after that, we can harvest. And after harvest, then we deliver to local outlets, to shops like Pick n Pay, OK, Shoppes, Spar, and any other retail outlets out there. So these are the things that we are doing at our farm. We are looking forward for a bumper harvest in the coming months because we prepared the land. We are looking forward to plant also broccoli, red onions, beetroot, red cabbage, and also cabbage itself. Because these are the things that are needed in the community. These are the things that are needed in our local markets. Because this is horticulture. Horticulture is the best way to go. Because of horticulture, we can have a lot of money. We can export. Even we are looking forward also to plant watermelons. Because watermelons are needed outside the country, like South Africa, Zambia, and Mozambique. We can export them to other countries. So we are looking forward in the coming months to expand our business in terms of horticulture. So these are the few things that I can share with you of what we are doing with our farm.
Okay, it's very, very interesting. So you see, as agripreneur venturers, our major vision is to see that Africa, especially SADC region, I'm talking about Zambia, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, Tanzania, Congo, DRC, you know, and any country that is in the SADC region to raise up, you know, what we want is to make sure that we produce enough food to you know, for home consumption, because once we have enough food, which means hunger shall never be mentioned in our homes, therefore we'll never live in a poverty stricken conditions. But at the same time, we are looking at creating our own jobs. Remember that, you know, from our time immemorial, we have got, you know, we've been brainwashed and indoctrinated with a notion which says that everyone should go and look for employment somewhere, without realizing to say agriculture is an industry that can create many jobs. And here we are here in Zimbabwe. We have seen that a number of Zimbabweans, actually the youth, you know, they have embarked on agriculture entrepreneurship, and they are making well, you know, they are doing well. I've been, you know, in Savane, I've seen what is happening there. I've been in Zarabani, I've seen what is happening. I've been in Harare, I've seen what is happening. Today I'm in KweKwe, and even after here, I'll be going to Kadoma also to go and meet some other agripreneur venturers. I can assure you, agriculture is the way to go. Now, beloved, I want you to tell us, what is your plan in terms of job creation as you are talking about blossoming your agricultural business? I'm sure you can't do it alone. So what is your plan in terms of job creation?
Yeah, my plan in terms of job creation, I'm looking forward to employing some farmers actually, because I ventured into this business because me, I'm a graduate of marketing management. Last year I graduated with a second upper class of marketing management. But I ventured into farming because that was my vision. I wanted to do farming. But I'm looking forward to employ agronomists, some local youth. Well, some of the youth right now, they've been graduating, but they have no jobs. Like in our country, there are no jobs for us actually. Because if you have a job, actually, you're not given enough money so that you can sustain your well-being. But I'm looking forward, as I'm expanding this business of farming and expanding this farm, I'm looking forward to employ some of our local residents and even the community there at Mwant.
You see, so that's what it is. You know, this young man you can see is a graduate, you know, of marketing management, and just imagine with that graduate, you know, certificate of his, then he decides to go agripreneurship. What about you out there? I strongly believe that you might be an engineer, you might be a doctor, you might be an accountant, but please think about going entrepreneurship in agriculture, because agriculture is a real business. We have seen these white men who came from, you know, overseas. They came to Africa, got the land, and started doing agriculture. Through it, they started even employing our parents, you know, to go and work in their farms. What about us? Can't we do it? No, we can do it, right? Let us just believe in ourselves. And let us make sure to say we learn more, we get exposed the way Tawanda is doing here. You know, he has explained and he has shown us how big thinking he is. So as agripreneurs, we need to be thinking big. We need to have a bigger picture. Yes, you see, we need to think outside the box. In fact, we need even to think beyond the box, not just outside the box, but beyond the box, because agripreneurship is the way to go. Maybe you have some last words which you can encourage some youth out there. Remember, there are some youth in Zimbabwe, in Zambia, in Mozambique, in Malawi, you know, in Tanzania, Congo, DR, and even Africa at large. What can you tell them so that they get encouraged to go into agripreneurship?
Yeah, my advice to you who watch this video, we must grow in agripreneurship, because this is the way to go. Most of the people back then, we used to know that our fathers were the ones who used to farm, were the ones we used to know they have what we call farms and lands. But nowadays, you can acquire your own 2 hectares. You can drill your borehole. It's not that expensive, but the more you drill that bore, the water that you are drilling is the one that will feed your crops. So I advise you guys, let's go for agripreneurship. With agripreneurship, you'll never go wrong. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm sure you have heard for yourself. I'm yours, Peter MB Nyanje, Agripreneur Ventures Consultant here in Zimbabwe, in KweKwe, having good time with the Zimbabweans who are busy creating jobs, busy producing massive food. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe, and you can also press a bell button in order for you to be notified whenever a new video is dropped. Thank you very much. Until next time, shalom, shalom. Bye-bye.
Thank you.